Hey everyone, the Book of Boba Fett has really turned on the jets in the final stretch, and last week I admittedly got a little upset about how the music has been handled so far in this show, but as fate would have it, no sooner did I release that video than I was eating my own words. This is Star Wars Music Analysis.
Do it.
So before I get started today, I want to do a quick shout out to my friends over at the Composer Chronicles. Steven Schreiger does an incredible job of covering music from both modern day composer interviews to talking about everything that came before them and probably even your favorite historical composer. He's always digging into something new and the content is so well thought out. There's so much to learn in here, and you can check them out on any of your favorite streaming platforms, including YouTube and Spotify. I'm going to put the links to their channels in the description below, so go give them some interest. They totally deserve it, and they actually just released an interview with me on their channel, so make sure to check that out as well if you're interested in learning more about me as a composer. I'll put the link to that interview in the description as well. So, I think one of the things that really made this episode just as successful as it was the use of pre-existing themes finally. Seeing Luke Skywalker train Grogu was easily the storied highlight of this episode, but this scene also had the show's musical high point because this is the moment that we finally get what we've all been waiting for. Okay, check this out. After Luke and Grogu finish lifting Cyclops frogs, they head off into the forest. Actually, let's start here because I really like what I'm hearing here as well. The music starts with some sort of tuned wind chime sound, which is that high metallic pitched sound. We also get these flutes and clarinets doing little flails that make this sound mysterious for the Force but playful for Grogu. This is just a great sound world right now and a great example of the music working with the characters as Luke breaks Grogu's attention. But then Luke pulls a Yoda and lifts all the frogs by himself. The harp entering with the soft strings gives us a mysterious, ancient, but wise feeling immediately. The music slowly rises with the frogs into this beautiful swell that is full of dissonances that simply resolve into other new dissonances, creating a sonic world of wonder. This is easily the most beautiful moment of music so far in this entire series. And that's when Luke begins to tell Grogu about his former master,
His name was Yoda. He was small like you, but his heart was huge, and the Force was strong in him.
The music seamlessly blends into Yoda's theme, and I was so excited to hear this. And it only gets better from here because it's like the series finally breaks the musical seal and familiar sounds just start pouring forth. Listen to this little motif in the high, strained strings in the trumpet as Grogu remembers Order 66. This is exactly like a moment that Williams creates in Revenge of the Sith, and it's small, but it is so John Williams and so perfect. But this wasn't all. This was the moment, guys, where we got the Force theme, and I know this sounds silly, but this is when the hairs on the back of my neck went up, because, like I said before, the music is just as much a part of the Star Wars galaxy and any of its characters. Hearing this Force theme as Luke talks about the Force and as the two close their eyes and feel the living Force around them was just so perfect, and thank you, just thank you, Goranson. In between these scenes though, Mando and Ashoka converse about Mando's role in Grogu's life. Now, and this goes to show you why music is so important in Star Wars, we have no facial expressions for masked characters like Mando. The only way we can feel their emotions is through the music. Just listen to how the music grapples with major themes in the harp, unnerving, bending drones in the bass, and then a final, definitive horn that comes out of the texture. We're hearing Mando's conflict between wanting to see Grogu and knowing what's best for the child, holding back to his deepest urges. It then transforms into this beautiful but minor theme that shows Mando's decision was right, but not easy to make, and he's full of sadness for what must be. Here's another moment of inner reflection shown in the music even with facial expressions. As Luke questions Grogu's commitment, we hear this A major add 4 chord, or you could also figure it as a passing tone in the major chord, but there's tension in the dissonance, but it's still light in sound. As Ahsoka mentions Luke's father tone though, the chord moves to the tonic chord in C sharp minor. This is interesting because while it suggests minor, it still offers a resolution, and even occurs without the third of the chord, so we never actually get that sad minor quality of sound. It's just suggested. So while there is darkness in the memory of his father, Luke has come to a resolved acceptance of everything that Anakin Skywalker was. This is an incredible moment that I almost missed on my first listen, but it's just so perfect when you match it with what the music is doing here. But this episode is really about joy and love, and the music reflects that through a lot of it. And throughout this entire training montage, we hear Grogu's theme, and it shows us how he's slowly developing and changing into a Jedi. However, when we enter the meeting in now Boba Fett's palace, we hear Fett's half-step motif very subtly worked into the music. See if you can hear it here. It's interspersed all over the place in this meeting.
The storm is about.
And, okay, new rule. Anytime Mando's flying this beast, no music, please. Let's just continue to hear that Naboo starfighter. Alright, so let's get to one of the biggest shockers of this episode. The Sanctuary. It's gone, and everyone inside is gone with it. There has been a lot of speculation this week about the fate of Max Rebo, but after going through this scene multiple times, I cannot find our favorite Ortolan anywhere. So rest easy knowing that Rebo is out there in the galaxy somewhere. I go more in depth into this in an earlier video that I'll link to here, but we have not heard the last of Max Rebo. It's funny because even before anything happened, I thought it was odd how the music had changed to predominantly drums now, and I couldn't hear Max's organ at all. I do think it's safe to say that these Bith and R2 unit are goners though. Not much is known right now about them, so I'm hoping that more comes out soon, but this new Bith is actually playing a Chinden Kalu horn, which happened to also be the instrument we see Droopy McCool playing in Jabba's palace in Return of the Jedi. I still have no idea how this instrument works since it has no valves or keys, but maybe one day we can learn more. Did you notice that Max was out sick though? In the final scene, we get one more little nod to the Force theme. Not the entire thing, just this little turn, but it helps turn back to more positive thoughts in Baby Yoda. I mean Grogu. A high bassoon comes in with it again, and a little later as well as Luke unveils Yoda's chainmail. Speaking of themes though, we get one more go at Yoda's theme as Luke mentions him while showing Grogu the Great Master's lightsaber. I love how the music just helps bring history and nostalgia into this episode even more. And interspersed with these moments of the Force theme and Yoda's theme, we also hear Grogu's theme again because this scene is so highly focused on him and the choice that he's about to make. But tell me all what you think in the comments below, and tell me if I've missed anything in this episode. This was by far my favorite episode, and I'm really excited to see what the finale brings this week. And before you go, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to learn more about the music of the galaxy far, far away. And as always, may the be with you.